Well, it is good to see you all here on the creative server, and a happy Monday, a grand old welcome to stream into a world that we pretty much haven't ever shown off, maybe a couple times, a handful of times, where tonight we'll be getting festive in our creative world. As you can see right here, we have our Christmas build that we ended up making last year on Lotus. And we've already put our Christmas build into the Lotus world tonight, and Draconis Pug and Gribbly are online, I do believe, and I do wish that I could kind of hang out with them, if I'm being honest, but we do have to get the grind on when it comes to making a snowman in this build, or in this world. So you'll have to see the kind of reference imagery that you'll see on the right, and I do promise you, I have like no idea how to make a snowman whatsoever, so this is going to be something that's absolutely brand new for me. I think that to make life a bit easier, we might actually take off our winter sort of resource packs so that we can actually see things going on in the super flat world, and then, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling in the vibe of having our normal shader pack on as opposed to the bare bones. It makes it a little bit less green, and so you can see that we have tons and tons of builds over in this world. Jordan, it is good to see you, my man. As you see, I just sent you a Discord video of the dinner that I ended up making for tonight that I'm sure we'll probably have at some point on stream, which is very bare bones, but it is stream night and I just wanted to hang out with you guys and get some building done. As you can see, we have all of our builds from last season on Lotus, and we have new builds that I haven't put in. These are a couple builds that we're going to put into the mini kingdom in the future, and then we have more builds, weird things that I never ended up really making. We also have our builds from this current season on Lotus so far, and all of these builds over in this direction are pretty much all builds from the Forever world, although we have kind of other builds that I haven't really put into the game too, just other things that I've experimented with, as you can see. And then we have the Desert Kingdom over here, and then we also have this build, honestly, for my Forever world, that I kind of want to put into Lotus. I don't really put builds from old series back into new series. I like building new things, but I love this build that we have right here. I think it's really cool. And so I feel like it might be worth actually bringing into the world. Got you thinking about lunchtime? What are you thinking about having for lunch? As you can see, we come in here actually into the roof art area, and we have like mini sugar cane that are growing right here, which are a really kind of like fun accent of green. I'm really happy with this build. You can see that we have the tuff in the walls and then deep slate roof. And just, yeah, a whole lot of good things going on in this build. This is our map room in the Forever world. I really like that build. But tons of just like mini little designs around here. This is in the Forever world as well. Mini arches as well. And some ships. I do think I might want to put this guy into the Lotus world, because it's a long time since I've actually had a sailboat in the world. And it's not too shabby. But I do think that we're going to head over in this direction, kind of over where the Lotus Season 4 builds are over here. And we're going to start to place down some snow. We'll have to see what happens. Oh, the ship is wild. Thank you. I have a better ship. I have a couple better ships, I think. This is one of my favorite ships right here. I really like this ship. I've built a lot of things. It's not a... and this is not my only creative world that I've had for building. I like this ship that we have right here. I think this one is cool too. With the mangrove, and I think I put that one into my episode 1 of Lotus. last year, but I feel like I have another ship or something. We have the blue one around here. Just tons of stuff. We have an infrastructure of one over there too. Yeah, man, we've definitely we've gotten around to a good amount of building, and that will only continue over around here. Hey, Spooky, thank you. Yeah, we never really take that much of a look at Creative World, so it's good to be here with you guys. And I'm curious. I want to know, what do you guys think about having the reference imagery kind of on the screen? Is that something that's nice to have for tonight's stream, or would you rather not have it on the stream? Along with Mari, it is good to see you. And a happy Monday today. As you can see, we are going to try our best to make a snowman. And the snowman is not going to look exactly like how it does right now. I do feel pretty confident saying that. However, I do want to kind of make it my own if possible. And so we'll come down over here and we'll just start placing down some snow blocks, and then hopefully, I mean, it kind of depends on what you guys want. If you guys want for us to go and hang out maybe, or get some extra progress done on Lotus tonight if we finish this, which I'm hoping that we do, without it taking that much time, then maybe we can go and hang out on Lotus. If not, if you guys want to get another creative build done in the world, I'd also be happy to do that as well. So yeah, definitely let me know. And I'd love to know how y'all's day has been so far. I think for some of you guys, it may be Tuesday. Right now it's Monday night for me, and so we are back in action. Actually, we can probably hollow this out and save on just a bit of snow by going like that. And you'll see that I have a bit more. Maybe we'll go 3 up this time. I don't know. I have no idea what to think about this. We'll go up 4 again. No, we're not. But we have some new Christmas music for our upcoming episode, which will hopefully come out on Thursday. But it's definitely kind of festive. So I do hope that you're enjoying it, at least a little bit. Oh, you do like the reference picture? Cool, okay. Honestly, I'm not even really looking at it right now. I'm just trying to see what we can get done here. As we were kind of saying at the beginning of stream, this is definitely out of my comfort zone. Okay, what if I went out 1 on each of these? Maybe I want to make it a bit bigger instead. Who knows, this could take a bit of trial and effort. Or trial and effort. Trial and error. Okay, I kind of like that a bit more. Oh no. Now I'm starting to mess up the design. Okay, I kind of like it from there. What if we popped off this part? I kind of like that. Okay, what if we did that on the back ends too? Okay, and then I feel like I might want to come in and see if I can whittle this down too. I kind of like that. Okay, let's see. Looks like we want to take out maybe this guy. What, then we have 2 in the middle, just like this? Okay, yeah, I do kind of like that better. can come out. We'll leave those two, and then we'll take these guys out too. Okay, it's still kind of messed up. I definitely did not copy it perfectly. But that's okay, we're figuring it out. Okay, I feel like that's not a bad start for it. Okay. Except for this has to be kind of evened out, I think. Okay, not bad, guys. Not bad, actually. Hey, happy for anything that we end up getting up to. I appreciate that. Mari, yeah, you were one step ahead of me. Break the corners right there, right? Yeah. The fat snowman. Yes, definitely a fat snowman. Okay. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna look at my own reference image very quickly. Okay, the question here then is, how do I make the head? Okay, yeah, spooky. We see the vision. Okay, I'm trying to do this without, like, I have no idea how to make any spheres. Like, I don't know how to make circles or anything like that. So we're just kind of, this is truly just kind of a freehand as much as we can. So I want to come in here, I think. Just to keep making it circular as much as I can. Good song. Okay, I have a couple different genres of music that I've added to the stream playlist too. That I don't know if we'll actually end up seeing them tonight, but I'm kind of excited. Kind of have like a lo-fi sort of like house song as well. On Sunday, I ended up walking on the treadmill for like an hour or so, and I just was listening to Epidemic Sound, and whenever I'm looking for new music, I kind of, the entire time, I'm not necessarily just like, oh, what do I bop with or what do I vibe with? I'm also thinking, what resonates with my style of videos? Oh no. There we go. Okay. We can make this work. Let's see what happens. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I have to go one out more. Oh, this is so new to me. I'm glad I've actually gotten so comfortable on stream. I know that even me, like last year, doing something new, just like this, like on stream, I've been like, okay, I hope that everyone ends up liking what I'm doing. Okay, what if we come in one like that? What if I don't have it? Okay, I do feel like I want to come in too. More just like that, though. And then we come in like that? Yeah. Oh, wait. Okay, that's it. Wait. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I came in two. Came in two. And then I went down like that. Okay. I'm inside 2 times. Just go like that. Okay. This is making me think that this needs now to be 2 blocks taller. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. See what ends up happening. Hey, it's all in the sake of fun. An ET snowman. I don't want it to be an alien snowman. I just want it to be a real snowman. Oh, I think that's it. Okay, and then... Okay, I'm having to think about this one. Oh, what did I do? Okay, so I went in... Oh, I went in on the wrong side. Oh, we're messing it up. Okay. One sec, let's take off the top layer. Confusing myself. Man, this is hard. I know other people would probably just look at like a... I don't know, a schematic or something, but this is a good test of my building. Okay, we're back. It is a real snowman. Don't be disrespectful. My apologies. My apologies. I gotta respect all snowmen. Okay. I thought I had something going on there too, and then I lost it. All right. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that up once again. Oh, and then this is when I decided I wanted to come in. Okay. Okay, time for round 2. Let's see what happens. Okay, I kind of like it like that, and then I do want it to come out. Okay. So how did I do that? I just need to repeat it. So I came in 1 on every single one of these sides. And then I came out for a diagonal, just like that. Okay. Come out for another diagonal, like so. And then come out for another diagonal. Finish it off with this one too. And then I want to come in on the bottom sides right below each one of the diagonals, I believe. Yeah. And come in just like that to kind of seal off the corners. Okay, I like that. And then I think on each side, I want to come in one just like that on the top layer. Okay, so out and in once, out and in a second time. Do it again, just like that. Okay, we're getting a hang of this. Out and then in, and then out and then in. Okay. Okay, I like that, right? And then I maybe want to come in. No, I don't. I don't yet. What if I came on one like that? Yeah? Okay. Don't get lost again, Slip, in the build. Okay. Alright. Alright. Something tells me I need to come in right here. Okay, we can try it on each one of these sides. Man, a snowman is much more technical than you ever would have thought. Okay, and then from there, I'm gonna come in one more. And I don't think I do. I think that we're going to layer up all of the 8 on top, just like that. Start bringing this head up a little bit. Okay. Okay, can you guys kind of see it? It's hard. This is hard. Hopefully you can, at least a little bit. And then I'm going to come in on the inside. Just like that. These shapes are getting wild. Okay. And then what happens if I start to come in on the outer pillar, just like this? What happens if we come in like that? Okay. We're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. Then we'll come in one more on this side like that. Who knows what happens? Okay. And then I feel like on all of these sides right here, we need to now fill these back in. Kind of like this. Then we can take another step back. Okay. It's not awful. Yeah, and then on the outside, we're going to come up one like that. Holy moly, this is a very, I didn't think this was as intentional of a build as it was going to be. I was like, oh, just build a snowman. Can't be that hard. Okay. Then I'm gonna come in, if we can, we're gonna seal off the inner bit. Like that. All right. And then we're gonna come out. Do we want to come out one more time like that? I think we do. It's a cool build, if anything. Very intentional block structure. And we've a lot more to go. Okay, not bad. We can even put clothing on it. Alright, so now we're going to come in on the inside just like this and kind of start to make it more circular if we can. Just like that, I think. And then I think I want to just kind of keep doing that, being honest. And keep bringing the head in a very sort of rhythmic and pattern-based way. Just to kind of bring it to the top. Okay, not bad. Okay, it's really not that bad so far. I'm probably overthinking it. The design, I'm sure it's probably as simple as just coming up in a circular sort of fashion like this. Except for one of the things is I just really don't know how to do circles in Minecraft, which is my flaw. Okay, kind of a cool tower design, honestly. A cool build indeed. Alright, it's coming together. I know it's coming together. Alright, I think we're probably just making it probably overthinking it too much. What if we come in on the insides like this? And then I think I kind of honestly want to just seal them in. Like this. Okay, I think that's actually gonna... I think this is gonna look much better. Okay, so we'll come in just like this. And then we can... once again, kind of just make this more spherical. Which, again, I wish I knew how to actually make a sphere intuitively, and I'm being stubborn right now, and I'm kind of just trying to figure it out by myself. Where I'm sure it could make it much easier on myself too. But it's kind of fun doing it this way. And trying to figure it out, I would say. Don't you worry, we'll have a good snowman by the end of this. I have no doubt whatsoever in my mind. Okay. Let me think. So punny. Yeah, so punny. Okay, I have an idea. It could be a bad idea. Actually, I don't know. Okay, bad. I'm gonna do it one more time. Give me a fat snowman. Okay, I'm just gonna delete all of that. Okay. Let me think. Beautiful song too. Okay, I have an idea. We'll have to see if it works out. Okay, so the idea here, I think that I'm going to try to put this into a Lightmatica schematic, because I kind of like the top part of this, and I think I want to work with it more. So we're gonna keep coming up here, and then I want to use that kind of as like a base design. I do think. Just got to be strategic with it, you could say. Okay, so we're going to turn on our rendering and make our area selection right here. We just want to come, honestly, to right here. Okay, so we can make the box just like that. Okay, so I like what we have right there. I'm gonna get rid of all of this too. And then we're gonna say snowman half for the name of the schematic, and we'll save that guy right down like that. And then we can take our stick back out. And we will load our new schematic. Okay, as you guys can see, we now have it just like this. You know what? No, we're making it too hard on ourselves. Okay. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep going. Let's see. Oh man, this is tough. Okay, we're going to come in on the sides, one in just like that. Okay, I know we're going to work this out. We're going to work it out. And we'll come in one more, just like that, to kind of make it a bit more spherical if we can. Okay, yeah, okay, we can do this. Okay, so we had 1, 2, 3, 4, and it kind of spread out. Except for this is kind of actually where I think we're going to want to come down. Okay, I like that middle piece. I really do like it. But maybe this is kind of too skinny still? What if we went down like this too? Kind of make it a bit bigger like this. Okay. What if I went down to 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2. No. Okay, actually, what if we popped off this bit right here, and what if we actually went with the flow? And then we went like that too. Because maybe actually we go and kind of make this into our best kind of snow person sculpture if we can. Kind of like that idea. I want to see, maybe we can, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm actually not that unpleased with that. Let's come and see if we can go one up on the corners, just like that. Because I think that this build is only really going to come to life once we actually put the decoration on, which is kind of the hard part. I'm going to come down to, I don't know if I went into like that. It's much better. I'm down like that, and then it'll come in the middle. And that's going to give a bit more of like that structural integrity to the build. And then actually, maybe we come up one like that, yeah. And kind of start to make a head. Kind of like that, okay. And then what if we end up coming up like this? Ooh, look at that. Wait, okay. Wait, okay, let him cook. Let him cook. I kind of like that. That looks kind of cool. Okay, what happens up top, though? I kind of like that. Ooh, ooh. That's kind of cool. I kind of like that. It kind of reminds me of like a cyborg. I don't know if you guys can see that, like a snow cyborg. Cute mushroom. Oh man. I can't win them all. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to get quartz for this build. Oh, I am. No. I have to get quartz for the build. Okay. But you're gonna see, I'm gonna come in with the stairs. Okay, I kind of like it. It may be a failure on the snowman, but we'll have to see what happens. We're not done yet, though. Okay, and then I do think I want to come in with the stairs like this. Okay. I don't want to go overkill, though. Oh man, this is gonna be a weird snowman. Okay, actually, this does not work here. but at least we can use our stairs and we can kind of consolidate this area right here. Man, okay. I feel like I'm kind of like sculpting in Minecraft for the first time, and it's kind of fun. Me too, man. Me too. I'm trying to. Oh man, I'm struggling. Hey, Nerdy Birdie, it's good to see you, my man. I am deep in thought. Oh man, I am struggling on this build right now. Okay, man, I am struggling on this build. Okay, I do think it may be time for me to actually look into learning how to make a sphere. Give me 1 second. I'm trying. Okay, let's see. So how do I actually get into... Let's see if I want to make a 16 wide sphere. Actually, let's start with a 24. Oh, cool. Wait, you can go block by block? Oh, wait, that's so crazy. Okay, I'm going to take down the reference image. And then I'm going to make a new source. And then we're going to put in our plots modeler. Oh, let's go. Okay. Let me know if y'all can see that. I think they're... I see some advertisements here. Okay, I may have to fix that too. I know, I can't figure it out though. Let's see, actually, instead of doing a browser, I think we're going to turn that off, and then we'll do a display capture instead. That is my home screen, by the way. Okay, so we can maybe place that over there. Oh, it's not going to show it. Oh, man. Oh, man, I wish I could show you guys. I know that looks very difficult. Okay, before I give up. Man, I like the vibe of this song too. This is a brand new stream song. It's reggae, as y'all can see, or can tell. Okay, before I give up. Alright, we're taking away this bad boy. We're going back in. It's all about the good vibes and the good music here. Man, this is an interesting snowman. Let's take away all of this. I don't think I want actually upward stairs in there. It's gonna make it so much more expensive too. It definitely may end up being a jank-looking snowman for sure. But we'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, it's a specific shape. I feel like a snowman is probably not a specific shape too. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, we'll try to find a head out of all of this. Man, I like the vibe of this too, the song. Okay. Man, I'm so much more comfortable building like actual builds. I did not realize how difficult it is for me to build anything that's kind of more organic. Man, like this kind of looks like a very cool tower design. You know? However, I do have a feeling that maybe I could put a face into here somehow. Just like that, okay. Okay, we actually may have something here. This kind of looks like a knight. Like a snowman knight, and I kind of like that. So let's see actually what we can do with this. Okay, let me change the song too. I feel like we're onto something here. Yeah, it's fine if it's a little bit jank. I do agree. Actually, this kind of looks cool though. It kind of looks like a knight. What if we ended up coming in here and making like an earway? No, I don't like that as much. What if we came in with stairs though? Okay, maybe actually the plan is to go for a snow sculpture. Okay, I think we may actually be up to something here now. And I know that you may not see it yet. Oh, you can kind of see it? Okay. Hopefully. I kind of like it, actually. Because we have to put some attire on him and that sort of thing, too. Okay, not too shabby, I would say. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and then we'll be back, and we'll keep on working on our snow knight. I feel like I want to make a snow knight if we can, but this is going to be very hard to make. Also, I want to kind of mention, if you guys want to play with me in an upcoming YouTube event on Saturday and Sunday, it kind of is kind of time consuming, but I may end up playing in a new YouTube event on Saturday with Is Kev, so I'll talk about that when I'm back. And as always, if you have not left a like on stream yet, definitely consider leaving a like so we can get even more progress done on this Snow Knight build. All right, and we are back. Work on this winter night that we have here. I do have a couple of new ideas while I was taking a break, and I also ended up scarfing down most of my dinner. It is 6:30 p.m. And for me, I usually go to sleep around 8:30 p.m. So it is definitely dinner time for me. However, we have our winter night over here that you can kind of see with the eye slits kind of poked out over here. And so I do think that I have an idea for what I want to do next. I do want to make sure that this is as symmetrical as I can make it be. Although we're definitely struggling on that too. But I do want to just have kind of something decent going on here. So we can go two back like this. And come up like that. And then take off this bit right here too. Do the same here. And the same there too. And now, for the most part, it probably should be pretty symmetrical for the most part. We'll have to see maybe a couple things. If we can come two up just like that. Okay, but then on the ears, I do think I actually... Maybe we will come in with the stairs just like this. And thank you. And Birdie, when it comes to if you're talking about me being able to go like this and then be able to go and walk around the world and that sort of thing, it is the detach cam mod. It's by far one of my most beloved, my favorite kind of mods that I have. And for me, I have the keybind set to the period button. And so anytime I hit period, I can now just go walk around and do anything that I want to. And I think that it gives such incredible perspective in your world. Does the snowman have a name yet? No. And as you can see, as we continue back here, as it looks even more like a medieval sort of sculpture, which actually, I think it's coming together. I do think it's coming together. If we take out our pale oak trapdoors, or signs actually, I have kind of an idea of having a headband along the side here. But no, I don't think that we have a name yet. And I do think that for a medieval knight, it might be fun to kind of have a headband. And kind of course, this guy is the man of headbands too, I would say. So we can actually, let's see. Let's get an initial design for the face down first if we can. I do want to take some buttons too. And it's going to be hard to detail this thing with it being mostly snow. But I kind of like what we have going on here, okay? And then... okay. Some buttons in there. And then what if we actually came in with more of her signs to make a face like that? That could be too wide, actually. That's not bad. That's not bad. Actually, if we zoom in here, it's kind of fun. Okay. And so why don't we expand the headband along here? But no, if you guys have any ideas when it comes to names, or anything like that, I'm definitely all ears. More than happy to hear anything you guys have ideas for. Okay, this is going to be a fun build to put into the game. I do think that the pale oak actually goes quite well with the snow and with the quartz that we have here too. I'm trying not to implement that much quartz, but I do know that the more that I put in, the more sophisticated this build would look too. Look at it. Okay, what if we put in eyes just like that? Oh, it's kind of, okay, let me think. Actually, what if I had lapis blocks for the eyes? Just to see what happens. I don't know, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. You can see he definitely has his crown too. And then what actually if we had gold? Oh, I thought there were gold pressure plates. I guess not, but I think we have enough gold in Lotus to maybe do something. Almost like he has, I don't know if I like that. I kind of wanted to put in gold earrings. But I don't think I want to do that. Okay, what I do think I want to figure out now, though, is I do want to figure out the arms on the both sides. So I think we'll come in like that. Yeah, and we'll do that on both sides to make it symmetrical. And then I think I do want to have walls. We'll do diorite walls, and then we'll do pale oak. And we'll take in the fences here and the fence gates too, along with I do want to try to take the stripped pale oak logs too. We may not need that much. I really can't tell right now. Hey, I kind of like the idea having the stairs like that. And then we can come in with our signs right here. Okay. Just for some extra texture here. Dude, guitar, man. Guitar, you can see the mouse flew all around right there, man. It's good to see you. And happy Monday. And I hope that you are off to a good start for the holidays as well. Man, it's been too long, and I'd love to know what everything has been up to for you. How has life been? How has the holidays been? What are you excited for? Wait. Ooh, wait, guys, I clicked right there. Wait, what if we come in with a fence gate in the middle? I don't know if that's exactly what we want. Okay, I think I clicked right there. Man, it's good to see you, dude. And a huge thank you. A huge thank you for 7 months. I will say that gold emblem looks very good on you. I think that we'll actually have to just go with our fences. Maybe actually we can come in with one of our fence gates. Not wrong thing. One of our pale oak fence gates. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Okay, wait. I do think that we're on to something right now. Look at that. It's kind of a cool structure. Okay, we can do the same thing then. So we're going to come in, we're going to take our fence gate right there. And then We'll try to come down. And then go one more out like that. And then this right here is going to be a diorite wall. Although I wish that we had quartz walls, I do think that that's okay. Because look, you can see that he now like kind of officially has wings to him too. So it's kind of fun. I kind of like that. And then I did want to see. I'm not expecting for this to be what I'm looking for. Actually, kind of looks more like a wing jetpack, or gives more texture to it. So actually, I kind of like that. That kind of looks cool. This is definitely a sophisticated snowman build, as you can see. Yes, happy holidays, happy holidays. I'm going to grab a sip of water and then I'll fill you in. Oh, Jordan, you're totally right too. If I could have like a dripstone pillar and have that be the nose, that would be perfect. Yes, I'm sure you are definitely busy with university and with work, and I do hope, when it comes down to it, that you are able to celebrate the holidays, which, for me, are coming this upcoming Friday. So, hopefully plenty more content coming for you guys. I do know that I'll be on break a good amount of it, but at the same time, I am going to be visiting the family and getting to hang out with them. So everything is good. You know, as a school teacher, the last week before break is a mixture of relaxing and incredibly stressful at the same time. So we'll have to see what happens. But I do think, let's see. I do feel like I kind of want to have a couple buttons coming down here. Just to make things stand out a bit more. And so I do think that we're going to continue that on each one of these sides here. And man, this is definitely a weird build for me. It's something totally new, but I don't know, I like it. I was thinking about making this into a build. But as you can see, we decided to kind of, you know, still get that. Thank you for the feedback, guys. I think hearing being like, you know, it's okay if it's jank, kind of empowered me to kind of have fun with this build as much as I can. I like that too. We just keep doing things. Okay, we need a fence here, actually. A fence, and then we'll take our fence gate just like that. And then I think I also want to take our buttons here. Yeah, just like that. Oh man, look at that. I don't want to add too much when it comes down to it. I do think that buttons will be nice just for extra accent pieces. And I know that Seaman ended up making a really, really good looking kind of like Christmas build. Christmas snowman to kickstart everything and get us all going, but he definitely has the knack down, you could say. Let's see, we have to fix up the sides a little bit. And then what if I went in and filled that in? I feel like I kind of like that better for the back. And then what if actually we... No, okay. Okay, we'll come in one more time, just like that. And then I think I want to do the same on the back side, just like this. And it's kind of difficult. Like, I like texturing a lot, but I don't want to texture this guy too much. We'll come in on the back, just like that too. And then maybe down here on the outer sides like that with the buttons. Maybe we do the same thing down back here. Okay, and then I think I want to, on the inner sides of kind of like the crown area right here, I want to come in with the buttons too. Okay, I like that. And then maybe one more time, actually with the buttons on top, just like that. Because they're such a small little accent piece, but they make a big difference when it comes down to it. Okay, I like that, yeah. I think it's cool, actually. I think it's kind of cool looking. What happens if we put buttons? What happens if we put like a brown button here in the eyes? It's too much. It's too much. Okay, yeah, same thing if we put them with the pale oak buttons too. So I don't know. Like, I kind of like it. I know it's not the best snowman in the world. You know, it does kind of look like a snow totem, which I kind of like too. It's definitely like a slip snow totem. But no, it was originally supposed to be a snowman. And it did not work out perfectly, as you can see, but no, I kind of like how it came out. I do think that we're going to have to take a look without the shaders on and just see what we have going on here. You know what? You know what? I actually like it. I like it. You know, it's not bad. It definitely is kind of like a snow totem. I like it though, honestly. I think we might come in one more time just to kind of make things a little bit more symmetrical with the buttons, just like this. But besides that, honestly, I'm feeling pretty happy with what we have here. Okay, yeah, just like that. I think that's fine. You know, without... So you see the headband without it, you see it's definitely a snow sculpture. At least make me feel better. Make me feel better and say it's definitely a snow sculpture. As you can see, we don't have any texturing or anything like that, like the rest of the builds that we have right here, but it still kind of looks like, I feel like it's a snow sculpture. Hey, thank you guys. Thank you. You guys are making me feel better. I do appreciate it. Okay, and so with that mission complete right there, I have even something more exciting for me, at least to be able to share with you guys, for a couple minutes at least. Okay, look at that. Actually, let's very quickly, we can turn on the resource packs. And then we can put on the snow settings that we have. And see what it looks like with the new resource packs that we're using for the winter. Oh, come on, yeah. Okay. You know, it's totally Minecraft. It's totally Minecraft, I would say. A 100% snow sculpture. Yeah, come on, it's not too bad. Let's see, let's take a look from far, far away. Oh, look at that. Yeah, look at that. From far away, it definitely looks like a miniature snow totem. So I think we ended up turning out with something pretty okay today. And then as we zoom back in, as we've been saying, we see the headband and everything else start to come in here. So I don't know, I think that's okay. For my first ever snow sculpture in Minecraft, that's definitely not too shabby. Guitar, that comment is one of the favorite things that I've heard today. 100% also would want to build this. Okay, I like it. And so we can log out of there and we can officially, I don't know if anyone's online anymore, but we can log back on to Lotus where we have Chespy and Gribbly hanging out. Fro-slip the snow sculpt. Okay, it looks like they're both offline. I'm sure that they are probably just formulating some plans. We have a lot of work to do this weekend. However, a grand old welcome back. And we happen to be here with Marnie, which is even better as well. Here on Monday night for stream, so thanks so much guys for spending some time with me, and we're back in the survival world. So let's see, I definitely have materials that I'm going to have to get to organizing at some point, just so that the outer area is not too dirty. I say we can head in here with all the plushies that we have all around, which is so fun. And this might look kind of ugly for the time being, but we're going to take out our shulker boxes. We can place them down here. Oh, we have plenty of diorite. I did not realize that. Okay, we have way more than I thought. But for the time being, I guess, we can discard the materials that we don't need. I was doing a bit of fishing for the introduction because I had a feeling that we might have a little bit of time after stream to get a bit of work done here on Lotus. So bam, we are back in the world. I'm going to turn on the bare bones resource pack, but I'm going to bring it down here, so that we have snow in the forefront, and it is good once again to be back on Lotus. So I do think that what we are going to do, I hope that we don't have to take a quick stop back at the Christmas district, but if we have to, we're going to go and get some more spruce saplings because we have to do a bit more tree felling. I did say that I was going to try to make some custom trees for the Christmas zone, but we have a lot going on this weekend on Lotus. And I have a lot going on too, as we were kind of talking about I'm going to be playing in a Minecraft event this upcoming weekend too. However, the Lotus SMP kind of a crossover Christmas event is supposed to happen this upcoming week too, for this upcoming weekend too. So we have a lot going on. Okay, however, it does seem that we don't have our saplings in hand, which is fine because we get to make our way over to the Christmas district and take a look at everything that's been going on in the last kind of 24 hours or so. Would I make a Santa sled? So we have one actually, Qatar, in the creative world for Lotus. We have a whole ton of things that we want to get done here for the upcoming event this weekend. And it's taking a whole ton of time in order to get everything done. And we have a lot done already, but the reality is that we have so much more work to get done in order to make the final product with everything that we want to, with everything that we have in the creative world. So I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But we can head in here. And level up. It's good to see you, my man. Happy Monday. And this upcoming Saturday and Sunday, level up. One thing I was just talking about is the fact that we have another one of those kind of events that you and I were taking a part of about a month, maybe a month and a half ago. It's kind of like a jungle warfare event, and I'm excited for it. If you want to, you're more than welcome to sign up for it. If I can, I'm going to try to take part in the event. And I'm going to make sure that I have replay mod cinematic, so I'm going to make sure that I stick through to the event if I can. But at the same time, if I'm unable to, then just because we have the holiday event, I do just kind of want to let you guys know that I might not be able to. Wait, Qatar. Speaking of, as you can see, people are always one step ahead of me here on Lotus. We have so many good things. So many beautiful things going on. Man, look at this. Now I do know. Wow. Dude. Yo. Okay, I don't want to spoil too much. I can't spoil too much. But we definitely have Santa's sleigh here. It's beautiful. Man, whoever designed this is good. They're definitely good. So we have Draconis' base over here too. And then we have Seaman's snowman right here too. And look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. And the Christmas tree too. Man, that copper golem is huge. I know you guys can't realize, but that thing's bigger than like the mansion. Okay, I don't want to spoil too much. Aw man, Jordan. Yeah, it's too late or too early. So I'm sure that will happen to find some time at some point, and of course we have the SMP coming up at some point in time. And we got Gribbly in the game too. However, we're gonna head over to our most recent base. Oh man, this place is actually really starting to come together. And Gribbly made, man, his entire mansion yesterday too. So definitely quite impressive, I would say. I want to visit Australia, but my arachnophobia is too big or too large. Yeah, too big. That's so funny. I'm a twin actually. My twin brother went to Australia and he loved it, but then he kind of got quarantined and was stuck in Australia during COVID, and that kind of changed how he felt about it. Okay, but in here somewhere, I do think, okay, yeah, we have some spruce saplings. All right, and so we have our bounty. Man, look how beautiful this sled actually looks. Oh my gosh, look at the blocks that are all over it too. Oh my gosh, that is so expensive. Okay, I can't wait to take another look at that. And we have a wonderful anime character up on top of the hill too. I don't want to spoil too much. Oh, wait, no way. Wait, Pug. Gribbly. Gribbly, what is your skin, man? Gribbly, what is your skin, dude? Gribbly was a red present about 2 days ago, and now he's a green present. That's funny. Okay. If that was Pug, if you made that, dude. Oh my. Holy moly. That is incredible when it comes down to it. Alright, so we can head back over in this area here. Head back over to our base and get a bit of tree felling done. The end of stream tonight. Man, I am happy that we have something that I'm happy with. It's definitely not my favorite build when it comes down to it, but it's definitely something that I'm happy with. And Gribbly says, meow, meow, meow. And man, I do gotta say that this place is really starting to come together. I don't know how I have a spectral arrow somehow. And man, I do think that... Guys, I am just realizing that I did leave the stream book over by the Christmas district, so we'll have to get around to it next time. However, the main intention was definitely not to get a stream in tonight, but actually, no stream tomorrow night, but we'll stream on Wednesday, and then we'll stream on Friday. And actually, I'm not sure... Again, I'm not sure. We have to figure out exactly when the Christmas event is going to be going on Lotus. But depending, who knows? I am on Christmas break starting on Friday, so I could hopefully get some more streams out to you guys. We'll have to see what happens. However, I've been working on the most recent video, and I'm incredibly happy with what it looks like. I'm incredibly excited for what you guys will think of it as well. So the plan is to have that coming out on Thursday, and you'll have to let me know what you guys end up making out of it. So in order to make that happen, we're not going to be able to stream on Tuesday, which kind of makes sense. I'll have to finish the video out. Okay, and so just like that, we now have our, we now have our spruce trees down here. And I'm realizing that we don't have any bone meal to our name, so I do think that we're going to make a quick flight back on over this way. We'll make a new replay mod cinematic, and we'll go and get some bone meal from over here. Jordan, there's so much worse than that. Yes, I know. I do think that the Aussies have a little bit more brawn, a little bit more toughness than us in the United States, or actually Spooky. I don't know if you're from the US, but I do think that the Aussies by themselves have a little bit more toughness when it comes to seeing all the critters and creatures than we happen to. The bird-eating spiders are pretty rare. You just have to go looking for them. That does not make me feel any better at all. And I really mean that too. That does not make me feel any better at all. Okay, that thing is eating up all my bone meal. Ooh. Oh man. Oh my gosh. Okay, thank goodness I brought actually 2 stacks. Okay, there we go. Yo, Jordan, I would love that, man. Actually, if my brother ends up deciding to go back to Australia and I decide to come and visit him, dude, I would love to. I mean it. I would love to do that. If we could make that happen. Now, who knows if I end up making it back with him, but if we talk about going back to Australia and I book tickets, no question whatsoever, if you'd be down for that, I'd be totally down for that. I think that'd be super fun. Man, that sounds so cool, yeah. Also, for those of you guys that have not been to the USA before, have you guys been, or who of you guys that are not from the USA have been to the USA? Like, haven't any of you guys been? For me, you know, I'm from the United States, but I have been to India, and I've been to Argentina, and Bolivia, and Puerto Rico. I guess it's still United States. I've been to Barbados, and I've been to Spain. Which for me is a pretty good, kind of... I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. I've traveled to some pretty incredible places. And every place that I've been to, I stayed at for about a month or so. So when I was in India, I ended up studying Tibetan Buddhism, and I ended up teaching monks English, along with I taught about 5-year-old, 6-year-old kids basic English, basic Indian kids that only spoke Hindi English. And so there I was, and I was not a teacher at this point in time. I was just a student, and I did not study education. I studied religious studies, and so I was there to study, but I also wanted to be a teacher, and so I chose to study along with teach both monks and kids how to teach English when I was there. It was one of the most fulfilling experiences that I've ever done. And then I went to Bolivia for about a month and a half, and I was supposed to be there for about 3 months or so. And I lived with the host stay family, and then traveled about every single week to different cities and different places in Bolivia, and studied from different people in different cities, which was incredible. And when I was in Bolivia, I was studying this idea called Andean Cosmovision. Andean Cosmovision, which means Andean Cosmovision. Once again, like the Andean worldview. I've always been kind of really enthralled with philosophy and with religion and with worldview, with understanding we interpret the world and have our own perspective in it. And so when I was in Bolivia, I was studying the Andean way of understanding how the world works and how the universe operates and that sort of thing. When I was in India, I was doing the same thing from the Tibetan Buddhist perspective, which has been, really incredible for me. We got Seaman in the game. And yeah, so for me, my studies have been really incredible. So I got to spend time on Lake Titicaca, which is the highest saltwater lake actually in the world, which by the way is incredibly cold. It's so cold. I am like a cold plunge sort of person. It was, it was so cold. But being able to swim in the highest saltwater lake in the world is really incredible, because most people that are along the side of Lake Titicaca are only indigenous people. Only people that don't even speak Spanish. So I forget the exact name of the language. Oh, Aymaran. The people that I was living with, I spent a week on the hills of Lake Titicaca and lived with an indigenous host day family that did not even speak the same language as I did, and I lived as the indigenous people did, and so I herded cows and sheep, and I chopped wood throughout the day, and I just like, in order to eat, I cooked over a fire with the family, and there was no heat, there was no, literally no electricity. There was nothing there, ever, nothing. And the most beautiful night sky that I had ever seen in the entire world. The most beautiful, literally, I wrote about it in my journal. I will never forget about it in my entire life. Seeing the night sky with all the stars in the background, and you hear about what a full night sky looks like without all the cities. You have no idea. Even if you've been camping, you get away from all of it, really away from all of it. You're away from the city completely. I'm sure some of you guys know, but it's incredible. And it's astounding. And I think that I would struggle to play Minecraft every single night if I had that sky to look at and think about and look at, just observe and interpret and that sort of thing. And it's so incredibly beautiful. And so I spent a week on Lake Titicaca studying the indigenous worldview, if that makes sense, and understanding their ways of life and rituals and routines and, how they interpret the world and understand it, which is really cool. And I did that all throughout Bolivia when I was in college, which, as you can probably ascertain by now, is an incredibly priceless and very unique experience. When I was in India, I also did the same thing. I traveled throughout India, and I spent most of my time in the Himalayan mountains in India, where the Tibetan government in exile happens to reside and where the Dalai Lama happens to live. And I almost met him. I was supposed to, but he had to cancel at the last minute because he had an emergency meeting in Japan that he had to get to. But I was very close. I was hoping to, and I was very excited to meet the Dalai Lama at that point in time, and I was able to meet and get to communicate and understand the vision of the Tibetan government in exile when I was in India, and study from them and get to interview those people. So really incredible things when it comes down to that. And then when I was in Bolivia, when I was studying all these different things, Bolivia ended up having a military coup d'etat, which is known as a government overthrow, when the military decides to come and overthrow the government. So if you live in the United States, imagine if people were so unhappy with the government's rules or the president's rules, and deemed the president to be so unconstitutional that the military decided to take over, and there was no succession of power, there was no next step or anything like that. It's just the government took over, and whoever was in charge of the military happened to be in charge of the entire country by itself. And so you can imagine, kind of like a military uphold and chaos and that sort of thing, and a lot of soldiers and a lot of, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Um, so a lot of soldiers and a lot of just difficulty, I would say. And so I was kind of caught in the middle of it when I was in Bolivia, and ended up being relocated. I had a very traumatic, I was diagnosed as traumatized, actually, very traumatic experience, having to leave Bolivia because we were evacuated as a result of this military overthrow, where we ended up spending about 2 weeks or so in a nunnery, you know, a house of nuns, because that was the only place that they would take us. And I could go into the kind of traumatic specifics of it if I wanted to, but I'm probably going to choose not to. But long story short, we ended up running out of food, and we were kicked out. We were kicked out of the nunnery because there was now no more food left. And it was a pretty kind of scary situation if you think about it. And we were somehow very luckily able to hear about the fact that the barracks, like the barricades around the cities in Bolivia, were being taken down. So for one night, there was going to be international airport transfer. And so we happened to hear about it and were able to seize the opportunity. And so we got out and were able to kind of escape, honestly, to Buenos Aires, Argentina, where I then spent about a month and a half and studied and kind of worked as a student scholar in Buenos Aires for about a month and a half, studying the Los Desaparecidos, which are the disappeared people from Buenos Aires Catholic, or the Argentinian Catholic history, where there was kind of like an Inquisition, if you think about the Spanish Inquisition, but there was a much more recent Inquisition around the period of World War II in Argentina, in Buenos Aires, that had a lot to do with the Nazi kind of like regime and that sort of thing. Just, you know, a lot of deep history and a lot of just sadness and despair, where 30,000 Argentinian people were disappeared people. And I won't get into the specifics of it, but I studied that for about a month and a half. We got Dan online. You know, if you have been kind of lurking around, or I haven't looked at chat in a second, but if you kind of want to know a bit more of my backstory, my studies and my travels have been a lot more different than being like, oh, I went to Bolivia for a week, or I went to India, or I went, you know, I have, that only scratches the water, honestly, when it comes to the experiences that I've had. I have really crazy experiences. Dan says, on this fine season, we celebrate the birthday of the true being, Krampus. I say we can put a heart into the chat. A heart into the chat for Krampus. Yeah, Jordan. Yeah, level up. Yeah. Dude, I don't. So, okay. This is funny because I feel like I'm just hanging with good people right now. You know, I love hanging out with you guys. I have, you know, the whole thing that's called like oversharing. You know, like telling someone way too much at some point in time. And I'm sure that for you guys, you're just like, whoa. Like, yeah, I've been through a lot as a Minecraft YouTuber, especially at the age that I happen to be. And there have been a couple times during like first dates and that sort of thing where I ended up dumping all of that. It was like, oh, tell me about you. Oh, like, well, I've done X, Y, and Z. I'm from here and I moved to here and I'm studying this and I've been here to study that, and then this happened and I studied that as a result of it, and then I've wound up in this place, and now this is what I do, and these are my hobbies, and all, you know, X, Y, and Z. When it comes, like, you know, this guy, the man Slip, is a real onion, I would say. Got Joel in the game too. Yeah, this man can be a real onion when it comes down to it. Look at that. We got me, Pug, Seaman, Dinesto, Ribley, and Joel in the game too. That is only the best feeling here when it comes to Monday night on Lotus, right before we get up to the Halloween event. Yeah, I'm glad I got out alive too. Oh yeah, Joel, I'm live right now. Oh no. Oh no. Dude, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. Okay. For those of you guys that don't know, Joel is the status police. If I happen to be streaming, as you guys can see, my status is now online for streaming. If I'm not if I'm streaming and my status doesn't show it. Man, Joel gets so upset. I think it's so funny. Okay, that's stream playlist too for the night. That's crazy. Okay, it's a Monday night. We got through the entirety of stream playlist, and we got yeah, look at that. That's wild, actually. So kudos. Yeah, good amount of time spent here, both on Lotus actually, along with the creative world too. So I'm excited to put that kind of winter night into the world. It's definitely going to be an exciting build to have. Yeah, Pug. Yeah, Joel cracked me up with that. Probably a lot of, actually, that's funny because some of you guys that have been hanging out for the last like 6 months or so, and especially those of you guys on Lotus also know, literally 6 months ago, not even, I ended up going and I traveled around Spain as a pilgrim. I was a literal pilgrim for about 13 days or so. Like I literally walked with only a backpack to my name across Spain over the summer as a pilgrim. And yeah, which, you know, is crazy by itself. And then I kind of got lonely during it, and so I decided to change up my trip, and I went to Madrid, which is where I got to meet a couple of you guys and hang out even more with y'all. And I rented out a stream booth when I was in Spain, make more content. And so the first episode on Lotus was actually made when I was live streaming, or when I was in Spain. And after the Lotus episode 1 recording, like the introduction live stream session, it was about 12:30 at night in Spanish time, and I was in Madrid, which is the capital city, and so there's plenty of people out, but I decided to take a wrong turn down a wrong street, and I actually ended up getting robbed and assaulted by 2 different guys. And I think the kicker out of all of it is that I fought both of them. I got robbed when I was in Spain as a pilgrim, and I fought both of the people, and I got one of them arrested. And I broke 2 fingers and almost had to get surgery on my face. But I fought both of them, and I came out on top. So this guy definitely has a lot of stories to his name, you could say. We've got a lot going on, and as you can see, Minecraft is definitely a wonderful escape from all of the trials and tribulations of life, as I'm sure that you guys know too. I know, guys, if you met me in real life, you'd be like, oh my gosh, are you crazy? However, it is 7:30, and speaking of, I do happen to go to sleep around 8 maybe 8:30 tonight. But I did want to get some extra progress done here tonight with you guys on stream. But we were going to be waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow, so I do need to get off and get ready for bed tonight. It's a bummer because we have so many people online, and I'd love to be able to hang out with them, but at least we have a whole ton more spruce so that we can hopefully make some custom trees here in the upcoming days, and we'll have a brand new stream getting even more progress done here on Lotus on Wednesday. But as always, guys, I appreciate spending some time with you, and I will see you all on the flip side, you could say, very, very soon. And I hope that you're excited for a very excited Christmas here on the Lotus SMP, as you can see with all of the work that we have getting done here. Yeah, what an incredible life. Yeah, I'm 27, y'all, and I'm like, I feel like an old man, which is probably why I act like an old man and go to sleep at 8 o'clock and wake up so early and that sort of thing. Anyway, y'all, thank you. And I will see you all on the flip side, and we'll say goodnight. Everyone on Lotus 2, and hopefully get full communal goodbye. But a night from Pug, a night from Joel, Husne. C-Man says G. Dan says night. Ribley says no, one leave. R.I.P. Christmas curse. Yeah, seriously, love you guys. I hope you all sleep well. On to Tuesday night, and I hope that you guys feel a little bit of good energy, a little bit of good vibe. Hopefully, something sending you into the next part of your day. But unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, I'm going to break the Christmas curse, and we'll have to head off for tonight. And once again, as always, I will see you all on the flip side. And it's also worth mentioning as I get out of here, if you haven't seen our most recent video, it does seem to have been very well received, and a brand new one coming out this upcoming Thursday, hopefully. Yes, good story time. I'll tell you guys more about it if you want to too. I have grown and I have healed. It was definitely a tough part of my life for a period of time, but I've been through a lot. But anyway, okay, I'm doing a Midwestern goodbye, you could say. Good night, y'all, and I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your day or morning or night or whatever time it happens to be for you.